My name is Menary and this is my video submission for the Vulture challenge. As previously stated through email, I do just have to stay 1.5 metres away from Mum today, so she will be taking her own measurements for this. But anyway, getting started. So, hi, my name's Paige. Thank you so much for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Getting the ball rolling on some personal training sessions.
Yes.
So what we just need to do first and foremost is a bit of a pre-exercise screening. So I'll just go through some basic sort of medical and health questions, see if there's any cause for concern before we do get started.
Sure.
Before then, moving on to your sort of daily lifestyle livings
Okay.
and things like that. So I will just grab your full name.
Evelyn
Yeah.
Edwards.
Excellent, thank you. And your date of birth, Evelyn.
1st of February 1964.
Lovely. And today's date is the... Okay, so has your doctor ever told you that you have a heart condition, or have you ever suffered a stroke?
No.
Do you ever experience unexplained pains in your chest at rest or during physical activity or exercise?
No.
Do you ever feel faint or have spells of dizziness during physical activity or exercise that cause you to lose balance?
No.
Have you had an asthma attack requiring immediate medical attention at any time over the last 12 months?
No.
If you have diabetes, type 1 or type 2, have you had trouble controlling your blood glucose over the last 3 months?
No.
No. Do you have any diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problems that you have been told could be made worse by participating in physical exercise or activities?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And just lastly, do you have any other medical conditions that may make it dangerous for you to participate in physical activity or exercise?
No.
No, lovely. So Evelyn, you did answer yes to the diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problems. What's that one in regards to?
So it's an old ankle injury that I had from netball. It's ended up with me having arthritis.
Okay, no worries. So in terms of that, Evelyn, just before we do get you started with the program, you are just going to have to get a clearance from a physiotherapist.
Sure.
So I can write you a referral for that and get you cleared before we move on, okay?
Yeah.
So I do, can I just get you as well to sign down the bottom of that?
Just down here?
Yeah, thank you. Anything?
Anything?
Yeah. It's yours as well.
There you go.
Lovely, thank you. Now, sorry. Now we'll go further into your daily life and sort of what you do and you know how active your life currently is.
Sure.
So we'll start off with your occupation.
I'm a full-time nurse in a busy emergency department,
Lovely.
which involves a lot of shift work and frequent overtime.
Excellent. So now I'll just grab a few contact details from you. So just your address.
Unit 10,
Yeah.
57, The Parkway, Ellenbrook,
Yeah.
WA 6069.
Yes.
Yes.
And your contact phone number.
04166
Yeah.
97433.
And an email address.
JPK03
Yeah.
@bigpond.com.
Thank you. And just lastly, an emergency contact name.
Jera Barrett.
And do you know Jerry's contact number?
I can get that for you. Oops. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, her number is 0448
Yeah.
959 774.
Lovely, thank you. Now, Evelyn, what is your number one fitness goal?
I would like to strengthen up my whole body,
Yeah.
but also guard against future osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, and possibly lose about 5 kilograms.
And when did you want to achieve this goal by?
Probably within the next 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks, perfect. And did you have any other important goals that you wanted to note down?
Maybe just some general guidance on diet.
Yeah. Perfect. And what do you need to be successful for this goal? What would you say you need to put forward? And
more time.
Yeah, more time.
Yeah, definitely more time.
So dedicate set times.
Yeah.
Keep yourself accountable.
Most
Things
definitely,
like that.
yeah.
Excellent. Okay, more time. Keep accountable. And we'll definitely try our best to keep you on that track as well.
Great.
Okay, so just a little bit more about you. So at the moment, are you currently doing any forms of exercise?
Yes, I do swimming twice a week.
Swimming twice a week. And how long are your sessions?
Probably about an hour.
An hour? At what intensity would that be at? Easy, moderate, or vigorous?
Probably moderate.
Moderate, yeah. Are you or have you recently been pregnant?
No.
No. Do you have any regular medications that you take?
No.
No. And do you have or have you had any serious medical concerns?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm just going to have to get you to do your
Blood pressure?
heart rate and blood pressure if that's okay. I'll get you to pop that one on. Just make sure that's around fine. That need to turn around normal. So it's actually on that. Yeah, see? What was your resting heart rate there?
Is that this one down here?
Yep.
77?
77. And your blood pressure?
107/71.
Excellent. You can pop that one off now for me. And we'll also be able to ask you to do your waist and hip measurements for me.
Certainly.
So we're looking for the widest part of your hips. So under the bum. Yeah, excellent. Is that 0?
122.
122, excellent. And then just your waist, so the smallest part. Right under. Yep. Thank you. Excellent. And so then we'll go now onto your lifestyle.
Okay.
So how active would you say that your job is? Is it sedentary, light activity, moderate activity, or strenuous activity?
It's moderate activity.
Moderate, yeah.
Yeah.
And how active is your day as a whole? So again, sedentary, light activity, moderate, or strenuous?
Probably moderate.
Moderate. And how many hours of sleep do you get a night? So is it less than 7 to 9, or more than 9 hours?
Less than 7.
Less than 7, okay. And in the past month, how often have you been physically restricted by your health, unable to perform ADL, so activities of daily living?
Oh no, I haven't.
So never, once or twice, once a week, once a day, or always? Never. And in the past month, how often have you been emotionally affected by your health?
No.
Never. So I'll just read you out 3 statements in regards to your diet and just tell me what you feel you would need. So I feel that my diet is healthy and does not require changing. I feel that there are a few changes I could make to my diet to improve my health. Or I feel that my diet requires a number of changes and I'm not sure where to start.
I feel my diet could probably use a few changes.
A few changes, yeah. So with that, might be best as well to get you off for a nutrition consult as well.
Sure.
They can give you as much sort of help with that as possible in terms of that. So moving on to your exercise plan that you would want to make. How much time can you commit to a plan? So how many sessions a week would you want to be doing?
Well, I probably want to train probably twice a week for about 45 minutes.
Twice a week for 45 minutes.
On top of the swimming.
On top of swimming, yeah, that's fine. And what time of day would you prefer to exercise? So morning, midday, afternoon, or evening?
That really depends on my shift work. So probably morning.
Probably mornings, yeah. And what days would you want to train on during the week? Just a rough estimate is fine.
Yeah, sure, maybe Monday and Thursday.
Monday and Thursday. Okay, so I'll list off some activities here and just let me know yes or no if you'd be interested in me including them in your plan, okay? So walking?
Yes.
Yeah. Running?
No.
No. Stationary cycling?
Yes.
Yeah. A rowing machine?
Yes.
Yeah. Swimming? Yeah.
Yep.
A cross trainer?
Yes.
Weight machines?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also free weights, so things like dumbbells and things like that.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Stretching?
Yes.
Always a must. And sport in general?
Yeah, I don't mind playing sport, yeah.
And what about group exercise classes?
I'm more of a one-on-one person.
Yeah. Too easy, no worries. And anything else you can think of that you want me to add in?
No, that sounds good so far.
Cool. And so then, what intensity would you like to exercise at? So low, moderate, or high?
Maybe start at moderate?
Yeah, perfect. And is there any fitness activities that don't interest you at all?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
Yeah, no worries at all. Excellent. Okay, excellent. So I'll just get you to sign down the bottom there. Thank you. And then we'll go on and have a look at a dietary habits questionnaire as well, okay? So I'll just get that one ready for you. Okay, thanks so much for waiting there, Evelyn. So I've just got a dietary habits questionnaire here now that we'll go through. But just before I go through that also, I just want to tell you about my scope of practice as an exercise professional in terms of giving dietary advice. So basically, I need to work within my professional limitations and only provide basic healthy eating information and advice through the application of things that are made public.
Sure.
So I can't, tell you exactly what to eat, but I can definitely help out and provide general nationally endorsed public health information to you that will educate and support positive client health and healthy eating outcomes. And I also just wanted to run through with you the Australian Dietary Guidelines. So guideline number 1 is just to basically achieve and maintain a healthy weight, be physically active and choose amounts of nutritious foods and drinks. As a whole, enjoy a wide variety of all 5 sectors of the food group, so that fruit and veggies, breads and cereals, things like that. Limit your intake of saturated fats, sugars and alcohol. Encourage, support and promote breastfeeding. And just lastly is care for your food and store it properly.
Yep.
So those are the guidelines as a whole and my scope of practice. So we'll just go through this questionnaire now,
Sure.
and at the end send you off for a referral if you need. So what is your number one dietary goal?
Just a bit more general information and maybe something to help me with meat alternatives since I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah, okay, excellent. So general advice and alternative options. Excellent. And then obviously a special dietary requirement is that you're vegetarian. Do you have any allergies or intolerances or anything like that? No, excellent. Okay, now as I was saying before, through the Australian Dietary Guidelines, there are the 5 sections of foods and serves that we need per day. So I'm just going to run through them and see how many you get per day of each section.
Yeah.
So in terms of vegetables, how many serves would you get per day there? So it's 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, or 6 plus serves per day?
4 to 5.
4 to 5. And the fruits, so same option, 0 to 1, 2 to 3.
Yeah, 4 to 5.
4 to 5. How many serves of breads and cereals?
Quite low, so probably 0 to 1.
Quite low, okay. And dairy intake, how many serves per day?
Adequate.
Adequate?
So, yeah.
2 to 3?
2 to 3.
Yeah, no worries. And so meats or alternatives, you're quite low there as well. Yeah, okay, so 0 to 1. And how about what we like to call is discretionary choices? So I'll read out a few of them and just let me know. This is per week, so servings. Okay, so there's sort of ice cream, crackers or chips, plain biscuits or chocolate, your soft drinks, hot chips, pies, and your alcohols as well. So how many per week? So there's 0 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, or 10 plus per week.
Probably 0 to 3.
0 to 3 per week. Excellent. That's good to hear. Ellen, I think I will do up a referral letter for you to a nutritionist just to get that, as you said, general guidance plus the alternatives for you. But while you are waiting for that consult, I think some strategies that we can implement right away is definitely maintain your fruit and vegetable intake. That's great. With the meat and alternatives, would you be opposed to maybe including things like seeds and nuts as snacks? Yeah, so that can definitely be incorporated in that section of it. So we can start with those things. Definitely keep up your fruit and vegetables, and dairy and everything else looks good as well. Okay, so I'll get that letter done up for you as well for the referral. Okay, excellent. Thanks so much, Evelyn.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks for coming in again, Evelyn. So what we're going to move forward with now is a few fitness tests. So I'll take you through the first one. It's called the Queen's College Step Test, and it's used to test your VO2 max. So that is the maximum volume of oxygen that's taken up by your cells through our workout. So what we need is firstly something that's 41.3 centimeters high. So we've measured the couch today and we'll be using that one. And then we'll get your resting heart rate and blood pressure, if you can start that up now. And then we will write down those results and I'll take you through it further. So we'll go through it with you as well, but what it will entail is stepping up 1 foot at a time, both feet up, and then both feet down, continuously for 3 minutes. And at the end we'll again measure your heart rate and take the calculations from there. So what was your heart rate there?
66.
66, and blood pressure?
117 over 81.
Excellent. So you can take that one off now, and if you wanted to just jump up and I'll give you a quick demonstration.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do is both feet up, back down. ready? When you are, let's go. Excellent. Soon realise how long 3 minutes takes.
No.
30 seconds down. Keep going. Nearly at a minute. Try stepping out with the other leg now. Okay. Halfway. Just a nice steady pace. Right, 1 minute to go. Nearly there. Alright. Yep. Last 30. Nearly there. Alright, 10 seconds. Alright.
Yep.
And done. Now if you can sit down for me.
Whew. Harder than I thought.
Okay. So now if you can just find your own pulse.
Okay.
And tell me when you've got it.
Got it.
You got it? Alright, ready? Start counting for me now. Okay, what have you got?
39.
39. Excellent, thank you very much. So, okay, excellent. Thanks so much, Evelyn. So we're going to quickly get your measurements again, your height and weight, and we'll do those girths, and I'll get the measurements done up. So if you could just come around for me and do your waist and hip again. Oops. Excellent, thank you. Lovely, thank you so much. Okay, so, and do you know your height and weight?
165 centimetres.
Yeah.
80 kilos.
Excellent, thank you very much. We'll now move on to some range of movement tests. So there's 4 of them, and I'll take you through each one of them now. Okay, so we'll start off with the lying hamstring test. So if you could just step back and I'll show you what we need to do. So I'll get you laying down, body flat like this, and just with a straight leg, then you need to lift as far up as you can, and the same with the other one. Okay? Excellent, thank you. Okay, thanks so much, Evelyn. So what we're going to move forward with now is a few measurements again. So I'll get you to do your waist and hips for me again, and I'll note this down. Excellent, thank you. Lovely, thank you very much. And do you know your height and weight?
165 centimetres and 80 kilos.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, so we're going to move forward now with some range of movement tests. So starting with, it's called the lying hamstring test. So I'll show you what we need to do first.
Yep.
So laying down flat on your back, 9 degrees, and then at one leg at a time, we're lifting up without bending the knee as much as you can. And the same for the other one. Okay? I'll get out of your way and you can do one. I'll just come into looking over here. Excellent. And the next one. Lovely. Thank you so much. Okay. Our next one is, sorry to get you up and down again.
It's okay.
It's a lying shoulder flexation. So once again, lying flat, arms by your side, and just reaching up and over, and hopefully touching the ground. Okay? Excellent, lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, so next we have the sit and reach test. So it's going to be a bit difficult. They can't come within 1.5 meters of you, but basically I'm going to get you to start this at 0 at the bottom of your toes. So say it's at 0 there, reaching as far forward to touch your toes as you can, and if you get further, I'll be down the bottom to have a look, okay? I'll start at 0 for you. Okay, and when you're ready.
Just reach forward.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Excellent, thank you. Excellent. So our last one moving forward. Okay, and the last one we're just going to do now, Evelyn, is called the 60-second ab curl test. This is for your muscular strength. So what we'll do, laying down again, shoulders on the floor. I like to do it with hands here, and just simply reaching up so the shoulders come off the ground. And as many as you can do in 60 seconds. And I'll time you and count them for you, and then we'll get on the way. Okay. So get you set up and get the timer ready. Okay. And are you ready? Yep. All right, ready, set, go. Beautiful. All done. Okay, lovely, Evelyn. Thanks so much. So what I've done now is I've done up a program card for you. So I'll just go through it all with you and make sure that you're okay with everything, and then get you to complete it for me. Okay. Excellent. So we're just starting with a warm up. So just a few dynamic stretches. So we're just starting with walking high knees. Couple of star jumps, 1, 2, 3, and some arm rotations, so just arm circles, and do them backwards as well. Okay, so when you're ready. Excellent. And couple of star jumps, yeah.
Do it on the mat.
And the last one was just the arm circles. So forwards and backwards. Excellent. Okay. Okay, excellent. So now we're going to move on to our first exercise. So it's just some basic body weight squats. Okay. So we're going to want to get our feet shoulder width apart, bending down. Excellent. So I'll get you to do 3 sets of 12 of these ones, okay? So when you're ready, excellent, keeping that back straight, lovely. Okay, excellent. And now we've got some just some push-ups, so we're going to do them from our knees. So just getting down and shoulders over hands and just lowering to the floor. Okay?
Okay.
All right, and again, we'll do 3 sets of 12. So when you're ready, excellent, beautiful, great work. Okay, lovely, great work there. Now we've got the barbell upright row, okay? So what this entails is just got the barbell, we're gonna go underhand grip, so palms facing you, slight bend to the knees, and we're just bringing it up like a row, okay? And once again, we've got 3 sets of 12, okay? So slight bend to the knees, excellent. Yep. Lovely, great form, excellent. Excellent, so next up, same again with the body weight. This time we're going to go back to some lunges. So each foot, just make sure that knee isn't going over the top of this foot there, okay? And back up, and then the other one, okay? Keeping that back straight where possible.
Okay. No.
Now taking a step forward.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. And the other leg. Excellent. Okay, excellent work. So next up we've got a dumbbell shoulder press. So what this entails is we've just got our dumbbells, we've got them here over our shoulders, nice straight back, and we're just going up, pressing it up, and bringing it back down, and the same with the other one. Okay? Okay. And same again, 3 sets of 12 reps. Beautiful. Lovely. Try and keep that straight thing. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, excellent. Now we've got our dumbbell reverse fly. So what this one is we put our dumbbells, slight bend in the knee. What we're doing is we're just pulling them back, squeezing together those shoulder blades. Okay? And do 3 sets of 12 again. Beautiful. Great stuff. Excellent. So what we've got next is some ankle taps. So what we're going to be doing is laying on our backs, our shoulders out, and simply moving side to side, touching those ankles. Okay? And we'll do these 3 sets for 30 seconds. Okay? Yeah, excellent. Bring your feet closer. That's really good. And a bit wider. Yeah. Okay. Very ready. Beautiful. Great form. Okay, and lastly, this one's got a bit of a funny name. It's called the dead bug. So I'll show you what this one entails.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have to lay down, sorry. So, all fours, and we're going. Excellent. And so just lastly we have a hover, which is basically a plank but just from your knees, still engaging that core there. Okay, so on your knees and just holding that position there. Okay, we'll do 3 sets of 30 seconds. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to finish up with some stretches. So these ones, we'll start off with our hip adductor. So bringing the feet in, close as possible, back straight, and pushing down on those knees towards the thing, towards the floor. Excellent. Excellent, and our next stretch is just the upper back, so pulling that up there, push, neck down, feeling that stretch up in the back there. Beautiful. Okay, everyone, that's the end of the program, so thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
I have done up a bit of a weekly planner down the bottom for you, as well as some handy tips for the week. But if there's any other questions, just let me know. But other than that, you did great today, and I can't wait to see where we go.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Okay, lovely, everyone. So we're just going to move into some stretches. So what we're going to do firstly is just a calf stretch. So we're just moving on to the first one, pushing that back leg down, heel to the floor. You should feel it in your calf there. Excellent. Right, we'll do. And the other leg. Okay, lovely. And now our next stretch is the soleus stretch. So kneeling. So we're just gonna get down here, keeping that the heel grounded, and feeling that stretch through there. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Beautiful.